Is that my bestie in a testy?
Half of $50 to wipe my ass. I'm just trying to see what I got on. I like smart men that know how to articulate themselves. Or
One call, that's all.
I'm coming.
Honestly, I'm trying to stay focused. You must think I got to be joking. I don't think I can wait. I just need it.
Hey y'all, welcome to another day of vlogging. It's your girl Kendra. If this is your first time, go ahead and hit the subscribe button because girl, we get lit, we get into the drama, we get, well maybe not drama, but we get into everything on this page. Okay, so right now I took one of my clients, my second client I was going to, she was trying to keep her makeup from today for tomorrow, and because she thought that I didn't work on Sunday, so I had to tell her like, sis, I work every day as long as the money is green, right? So she was like, listen, she was like, yeah, I gotta be there tomorrow. I was like, well, guess what? I'll come to you 9 o'clock in the morning because I don't want you to sleep with your makeup on for your event tomorrow that's all the way in Buckhead. You know, that's where the rich people are. You can't go there any regular way, you know? So I told her, listen, I'll come to her 9 a.m. in the morning, which is good because it kind of took some time off because your girl, let me tell y'all something. So remember I told you guys that my ex's daughter, right? I don't remember if I told y'all she started volleyball or whatever, right? So she has a tournament today, but the thing was, I told her, you know, don't get your hopes up of me coming because, well, I didn't say it just like that, but I was just like, you know, don't get too hyped because I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to come because I have clients. And I only had this little gap that I could do to make it to her and be able to get to my next client, right? Hold on, y'all. Hold that thought.
Good morning, what kind of doctor, how may I help you?
Morning, how are you? Can I do a, okay, so she had a tournament. Now mind you, she told me last week, but I told her, I was like, listen, I got clients, so I don't know if I could take you. You know, I was like, I don't know if I can come because I'm like fully booked up, and you know, I'm traveling to my clients, so I gotta leave an hour before, hour after of each appointment because I want to make sure that I'm gonna be on time, you know? So she was like, well, you know, I really want you to come to that. I was like, I'll see what I could do because, you know, it's crazy. Like, it's gonna take me an hour to get to her. Plus, I gotta stay there for a little while, show my face, make sure she see me, and I wish I had a little sign that said go. Like, you know, I don't have nothing. So, I'm not planning for this. And then I gotta leave an hour before to get to my next client. So, you know, it's like, I'm only gonna be there for a little while, but, you know, she's been asking me, and I don't wanna, you know, not show up for her game because, you know, I show up for everything else and I do everything, so, you know, I don't want her to think that I'm not gonna show up for her on her first tournament. Like, that's her first big game. Like, you know, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try to find my way to do it. So my client said, hey, my event isn't until tomorrow. I was like, guess what, I'll take you tomorrow. I got all the way to her house. She's not far from where I'm at, but I was just like, girl, I'll do you tomorrow. And in my mind, I'm like, girl, you helping me too, because now I can hurry up, run to the store real quick, get me a white shirt, and get me a hat real quick, and head straight there, because I'm not trying to be late. Like, you know, I'm trying to hurry up, get there, and be done. You feel me? So, it kind of worked out in my favor, thank God. And, after that, of course y'all know I'm gonna bring my road dog to my road dog game, like, you know? So, yes, her dad is gonna be there. Of course. Her mother is going to be there. Yeah, so there isn't any beef with me and her mother. We just don't care for each other, that's all, and that's just it. I told myself I'm gonna behave. I'm not gonna, yeah, run to the beauty supply store because I don't think I want to wear my hair out, because, you know, baby mamas be real particular, and you ain't gonna be going home talking about me to your husband or your besties or something. Like, you not gonna do that. So what we gonna do is, I flat iron my hair or whatever, my little roots, and curl it a little bit, but just in case it don't turn out right after I take this off, we gonna put ourselves a little hat on and we gonna look cute. Okay, that's just what it is. She ain't gonna catch me slipping, sis. I charged my camera. My camera is charged. This is the first time I turned it on because I'm trying to make sure that you guys get to see the footage just as much as me. So, you know, if we gotta clock that T, y'all can clock it with me, you know. Then after, then y'all know, after, we're gonna have a conversation. Y'all know we're gonna have a conversation after the whole thing, because you know I'm gonna have to put y'all on tea and tell y'all what really happened and how it's okay. So listen, I'm about to head to the thing. I'm not gonna take y'all to the beauty supply store with me, only because I'm trying to save the battery, because I'm trying to make sure that all of us is on the same team, okay? Make sure we all see the same thing, okay? Hey y'all. So no judgment, okay? Your girl looking a little bit of a mess, okay? Getting her life together, okay? We gonna come. I'm looking a little crazy right now, okay? Y'all know I didn't realize it was inside. I thought it was outside, but duh, bitch, like, of course it's gonna be inside. It's volleyball, right? So so y'all know I had to change outfits, because the other outfit was just for my clients, you know. And then, you know, then we gotta fix the hair and everything real quick. You know how we all gotta do shit in the car before we head anywhere. It's lit, right? We could do this in this hat, right? I feel like the hat is not gonna give what I want it to give, baby. I feel like it's not gonna give. Like, do what I needed to do. Damn, why he coming out here? Like, he just trying to see what I got on. That's all that is, okay? What you want?
Come on, girl.
I'm coming. Hey y'all. All right, y'all, so you saw the game. My girl was doing her thing or whatever. Of course I have to leave because I have to get back to my client, which is a little crazy because my client actually, I think I'm about to be late. I'm about to be a little late because at first it said an hour. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll just leave at 3. But then when it was like 2:56, I realized, like, I put it in the GPS to check on it just to make sure there was no traffic. I looked on it and then it said an hour and 15 minutes. So now I'm gonna be 15 minutes late. That just pissed me off. Let me tell y'all something. My road dog, my little ace, oh, she was killing it out there. Her serving done got so freaking good, okay? Like, before she used to be so hesitant on serving because she was like, oh, I don't really want to serve. Like, she was nervous when she pulled up, she said. I'm like, girl, please, what you nervous about? And let me tell you, her serving was so fire, okay? I was like, oh, I'm such a proud stepmom. Like, oh, like, I felt like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so mad though, they didn't have no like little souvenirs or nothing for me to, like, you know, shake my little pom-poms. Not like, they didn't have nothing. I'm like, so in my mind I'm like, so soccer people, y'all don't have little pom-poms for me? Like, I was trying to be, you know, that little soccer mom or volleyball mom or whatever you want to call them, you know. I'm thinking to myself, like we gonna be lit, like, you feel me? And then let me give y'all a little tea. I know that's what y'all been waiting for. So yeah, you know, her dad was there, you know, I had to sit next to him or whatever. I mean, it was chill, it was real, you know, you know. And then, you know, if you know, you know, she was there too. So, I mean, we ain't speak to each other, like, we ain't wave or say hey or nothing. But, you know, your girl was getting looks, okay, from all the little daddies that was up there, okay? Yeah, okay, all the daddies. It was just, it wasn't even like a let me, you know, say what's up to her or speak to her. Like, it was just, I seen her, I'm sure she seen me, and that was the end of that. Like, I really went in there too, because, you know, my little road dog, she said she wanted some pictures of you know, her playing and serving and all that stuff. She wanted it because I guess her mom don't have no camera, so she was like, she really wanted me to take pictures for her and whatever. So I was like, okay, you know, I got you on the pictures or whatever. So we did that. The pictures were fire. I got a lot of pictures, and if I'm not mistaken, I think I got some video for you guys too, which you would have seen before this clip. I'm trying to, whatever pictures I put is gonna be to the back, you know, because I don't want y'all to know like what team she played for and all that stuff. Like, people are creepy, so I'm not gonna do that. But I put a little picture of her, maybe, you know, doing her little serve or whatever, you know, because like she was so determined. And then there was this one girl who kind of, I guess she wasn't into the game today or what, I don't really know. Or I don't know, she wasn't really, to me, she wasn't really playing at her best. And you could feel it. But you know, everybody was trying to, you know, give her that women empowerment or child empowerment, however you want to call it. Like, everybody was trying to, like, you know, hey, like, you know, you got this, like, don't worry about that last one, like, we got it type, you know, like, they were all piping each other up. So I was real happy about that. I was like, look at these little girls piping each other up with their innocent ass. Because you know, when they get older, Lord have mercy. So, you know, it was real good, it was real cute. I was like, you know, so I was happy about that. You know, I don't know anything about volleyball, like, at all. Like, I just know you serve it back and forth. Like, I don't know how the point system go. I'm not that girl. I don't know anything about volleyball. I am a basketball girly all day. Like, I don't know nothing about that. And track, like, because I used to run track, so I understand it. But other than that, yeah, no. So I'm learning it as it goes. She be telling me what's, you know, what's tea. So I dealt with that. Yeah, that was my first volleyball game, like, ever in life. That was my first one. So I'm extremely happy about that. Like, I enjoyed myself, I will say that. But you know, we did what we were supposed to do. We were supposed to go in there and look good, okay? And we did that, okay? I leave my client's house, then we'll be back, okay? So, guys, I had to come back on here. Like, I am so proud of her, like, so proud of her, because she wanted to do this so bad. Whew. She wanted this so bad, and they were like so much in between things that almost, you know, almost made it where she couldn't do it. And it's just like, to see her happy and doing this, like, I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking about it as I'm driving to my client. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, you guys know, you know, she's not my child. You guys, you know, most of you guys know that. But it's to see so many bumps happening in between, and it's like, it was just something simple that, you know, I could help with. But because, you know, me and the mother don't get along, and it's really not that we don't get along, she just doesn't like me because I'm with her child's father. Simple things like, you know, I could pick her up and take her to a game if the mother can't do it, like, you know, or the dad can't do it, or simple things that, you know, I could jump in and help with if I have the availability. Because we don't get along like that, or she doesn't like me, it's like, no. So sometimes it kind of like hurts my feelings. Like, I don't talk about it or say anything to a lot of people about it, but I'm just like, damn, like, I can't even help. And it's because of her mother being stubborn. Technically, I'm not her stepmother, but it's just like, I've been around her so long, and it's just like, try not to mess up my makeup. And when I've seen her grow up into the young lady that she is now, and it's like, you want to help, but you can't. Or, you know, I've dealt with having a stepmother, and it just, you know, my stepmother, she hated me. So, you know, I try not to be that way, because I'm not that person. And it's like, not being able to help her or do certain things to better a situation because of the mom wanting to be so childish. You know, I try my best to not ever make her feel like, you know, there's anything different or wrong. Like, you know, I always put her in place of what I got going on or what I'm doing, you know. And a lot of people don't see the standpoint from a stepmother's side. Like, a lot of people don't see this side. And a lot of people, I'm not gonna lie, like, there's a lot of stepmothers out there that, you know, do treat their kids like trash. I've experienced it. And, you know, for me, yes, I'm not married to her dad, but, you know, I've been around her so long, so it's like, I have like a relationship with her. So it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just that I feel like a lot of people don't talk about stepmothers, or people don't take stepmothers into, you know, into the category of, you know, I'm not trying to take your place as her mother. I'm just I just want to help, and it's kind of like I can't, because it's, you know, there's a boundary there, which I get, but it's just like, damn. So to have to stand on the sidelines of certain things and then be afraid to say or do certain things because you don't want to overstep is just, it's just crazy. I don't know. Sometimes certain things just hurt my feelings like that, and it's kind of like, you know, I don't really express emotion a lot sometimes. I just kind of like let it go, but I don't know. But yeah, I don't want to put anybody down or anything like that, but I was just feeling that moment and I just really wanted to talk about it. So this is just for ladies out there. Like, if you have a child and your significant other or your child's father or whatever doesn't, you know, you're not with them, but he has a girlfriend or a wife or something, like, sometimes I really feel like you guys have to really look at it from the other person's perspective, because you don't even know how it feels sometimes to have to deal with certain types of baby mamas. I don't know, just sometimes treat the girlfriend or whoever has a relationship with your child a little bit better. That's really all I want to say, like, because you never know when you're gonna need that person. Anything can happen. You never know if you're gonna need help, or you're gonna need that girlfriend or whatever. Try my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know I'm problematic? Problem is I want your body like a fiend, like a bad habit. Fire, he ate it up.
I can be your woman. Good night. We could sure do. Can you kiss me more? Is you young boy? We ain't got nothing to.
Is that my bestie and a tessie?
Hey y'all. So, let me put my seatbelt on. Ooh. Okay, y'all. So I just left my client. I had to be there at 4. I ended up getting there at like 4:10, 4:12, and right now it is 4:59 exactly. So yeah. Whew, girl. Her makeup turned out cute as ever. And of course, y'all know I'm gonna put the pictures up of all them girls. I'm gonna put all of them, all their pictures, and scatter them across here, because all the girls are 18, so you know that I can post that. So yeah, it turned out so cute. This girl that I just did, her name is, I can't remember, I think it's Kalia. Is it Kalia? Girl, I can't remember. It's Kiki. Let's just say Kiki, because I think that's what she texted me. So it was her first time ever getting her makeup done professionally. So toot toot, beep beep, toot toot, beep beep. Like, I am so happy when I'm the very first person to ever do someone's makeup. I love that. It's like a pop your cherry vibe. Like, I'll always be the first. Ah! So yeah, that was her first time getting her makeup done, and she was a little nervous because, you know, she was like, I've seen so many girls do different type of makeup, and she's like, I'm a little scared. I was like, girl, you hired the perfect girl. Because one thing about me, I am like a versatile artist. And when I say versatile, like, I can go extremely dramatic, or I can go extremely light, or I could do an in-between. My first look that I give people are the in-between. I always do the in-between, unless you tell me like you've never done makeup and like you're so scared of makeup, then I might give you like the lightest beat ever. Like, you're still gonna look exactly like yourself. Like, I'll barely even fill in your brows. That's like, I'm a versatile person. Some makeup artists, they stick to one thing. Like, they're either gonna be overly dramatic or they're just damn near no makeup, period. No, I like the in-between. So when I seen her, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give her a lot of eye, but I'm gonna give her barely skin, because her dress was already black. You know, her dress is black and her nails were like French black, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I do not want to be real simple with her makeup, because I'm just like, your makeup is so, like, I don't want her makeup to be so simple, like, at all. Like, I want it to give lit, you know? So I was like, all right, cool. So I ended up giving her in between. Her eyes popped. I'm gonna put the picture somewhere over here. But other than that, it was straight, and she's my last client for the day, so I am extremely happy. I had a busy morning. The end of my day, you guys.
So I'm vlogging on Cameras Kendra today. I mean, what I said? Did I say Cameras Kendra?
No.
Everybody say hi. This shit's still puffy as fuck. Say hi, Marcus. No cussing. You can't cuss on YouTube. We can't say bad words. If y'all don't go to nobody else, y'all better come to her, cause baby, one call, that's all. This is fresh. She ain't even done yet. I know I'm a little light, bright, but peep me out. My hair fuzzy. The Dominicans that tried to straighten my shit. I mean, y'all know what I mean. You is built like an eraser. I ain't even gonna say nothing.
I know that hoe did just get me though.
No fat erasers.
I ain't even gonna lie, she did just fire me up though, gang. I ain't gonna let that shit happen for her. Cause you know I can keep going. I ain't going to false spots.
Yeah, definitely not.
This is why we can't ever be able to make a YouTube right here.
Well, you got something in the middle of your forehead. It's your face. Now bye.
See, I won't be able to look in the lens because I can't. I need to look for myself.
You can look at yourself, but you just can't stay in that one position for too long.
I was letting you get into the brow. Honey, sister girl.
I'm pretty than a motherfucker.
Why is toilet paper so much? Why is toilet paper so damn much? Like, look at this. This is what? 12 rolls, $12.99, right? That's, to me, that's decent, right? But then, if you even try to go up a little bit, like, y'all, this right here, this is 18 rolls. They want $25. So that's $26 with tax. Like, why am I paying almost half of $50 to wipe my ass? Do they not realize I only have one a-hole? Like, why is it so much? Hey everybody, welcome to another week's vlog. This your girl Kendra, and if this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe. And all to my OG homies, what's up y'all? Yeah, y'all see how my face look? Giving a little pink blush too. I didn't go too crazy because this is the new blush that you guys saw in the last vlog. Like, you see, I didn't want to give too much, so I gave just a little bit, and I really wanted to give lip today, so I made sure to give lip, you know. So all the jewelry is all from Link and Live. So if you have not shopped, use my code down below and get yourself some percentages off, girl, because they got some really cute jewelry and everyday pieces, like the whole nine. So definitely check them out, okay? I just left Target. I only needed just some simple stuff, some toilet paper, as you guys saw. I just needed some body wash and wipes because I gotta take all this off tonight. Right now I'm gonna go to Sephora. I'm trying to figure out what it is that I want. I have 3 different things. I could either do 2 things or 1 thing. So pretty much what I'm doing is I feel like I want a new fragrance, and then if not, I definitely need the Sol de Janeiro what is it called, moisturizer. So is it me, or is it all these body butters and stuff are like anywhere from $50 to $80 each? Like what's going on? Like, why do body butter? I feel like at this point body butters are for what they call it, I feel like they're for special occasions, because I can't use that every day and expect to not get another one like in a certain time frame. Like it's kind of like, it's supposed to be like, it's like that luxury is not really a luxury, you feel me? Like I feel like that luxury is to use sometimes because I just looked at Rihanna's body butter, which is one of my favorites, and she's talking about she want $80 for the jumbo. I'm like, girl, I'm gonna go through that, like, because I shower twice a day. Okay, so how? I shower twice a day. So you're telling me I'm gonna go through that extremely quick? Like, no, I can't. The Sol de Janeiro, I just saw theirs. They want $50 for theirs, right? So they're $50 for their big container. That's not even the jumbo. It's still smaller than the Rihanna one. Why are they so expensive? It's like the toilet paper situation. Like, I only have one ass. Why the hell is it so expensive? Like, I just don't understand. Oh, I'm still trying to like grasp this. Not only that, right? But yeah, I'm just like, what is going on? Like, I feel like it's just too much they're doing. Like, they're really just trying to take every single ounce of dollars that I have, like crazy. And then I got a budget today, and we are not going over this budget, so we can get what we can get, and we have to put back what we put back. Okay, so today is budgeting day. Okay, see y'all in a minute. Look at this one. So this one right here, I want to do, like, if I don't want to do too much, like if I don't want too much color, but I just want to add a little brightening underneath the eye, but not too much, I could do that as well. It's actually deeper on camera than it is in person. So that's another one. Or should I try towers? I feel like tower would be good. I don't know which one. This one's the tower, right? Like that. I don't know why people like that. To me, that is not. That to me is just not good.
Let's have me go. Miami. Let's have me go. Chicago. Let's have me go. Baltimore. Let's have me go. Houston. Let's have me go. Atlanta. Let's have me go. Tokyo. Let's have me go.
Okay, y'all. So this one is a really good one. Okay. So if you haven't tried this one, try this one. Amazing. And then also, this one is the Burberry Goddess. You should definitely come and get this one for sure. So if you've been on my channel long enough, you know that if I like it and you like the same scents, you know you're gonna like this one for sure. And then she was one more she showed me, you guys. So it's gonna be these ones here. This one is a really good one. This one's the Nectar Petal, and then the Brilliant Peony. These two are good for springtime, and they're water-based. So definitely try those. I just left Sephora, and I actually only went over $1 in Sephora, y'all. $1. Okay, that's it. I went over. I stayed within my budget. Okay, and what I got, I'm not even gonna lie, is like, I'm actually, this is one of the first times I can honestly sit here and say that what I got, I enjoy getting what I got. Like, for real. I love my purchases. Like, for really love them, okay? So, I saw a few fragrances. Oh, he was cute. Hey, Frank. Anyways, so, you know, oh my gosh, I had such an amazing day going there by myself, and I had not had any coffee today, y'all. No coffee, okay? Woo! I'm dying. And I didn't bring no water cup, so now I'm like dehydrated and everything. I'm about to go eat anyway. But guys, I showed you guys some of the fragrances that were must-haves that you should definitely get, and then I showed you fragrances that I'm definitely going to be getting soon. And I didn't show you guys what I got as of right this second, but they are fire. Okay, the ones I got are so fire. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me give you some little tips on what I got. So I really wanted to smell the Josie Moran body butter, and it was in vanilla and amber or something like that. Vanilla and something. And it did not smell, and when I first opened it, it smelled like it was gonna be bomb. But then when I kept smelling, I was just like, no, it's not giving. It's like it wasn't enough vanilla in there for me. Like me, I like a lot of vanilla in my fragrances, and it just was not giving that. Okay, so, ooh, excuse me. After that, I went over to the fragrance section, and I didn't get the concealer too. I forgot to tell you guys that because I knew I was gonna go over my budget. Anywho, so I was over in the fragrance department, and I was like smelling all these different fragrances, and I was just like, I really want a spring fragrance. Like, I really want a spring fragrance. Like, most of my fragrances I feel like can be worn all year round, and they are perfect for like date nights and stuff like that. But I don't have something where I can just put on an everyday basis, and something that I know I'm gonna reach for, right? So she gave me some, oh my gosh, she gave me some really good ones. Like, y'all, she gave me some amazing fragrances. If you are in Atlantic Station or in Atlanta, you go to the Sephora in Atlantic Station, ask for a girl named Hera or Hera, something like that. She said it was her, but with a yeah, so she said it was Hera. Yeah, so it's H-E-R-A. She was so sweet. She was so patient with me. I had to tell her everything that I had so she could kind of give me an idea of what you know, like some examples that she would like. Guys, when I tell you amazing, she gave me this one fragrance. It was by Clean, and it was, oh my gosh, I don't even know the names of those, but she gave me 2 of those. I couldn't even pick. Could not pick. It was so good. It smelled so amazing. I know one of them was a little bit more on the citrus side, and then the other one was more on the peonies side. And I want to say that both of them I could not choose between. I don't know the actual names of them, but girl, if you're looking for a fragrance and you want like a spring fragrance, I would say that those 2 are a definite must-have, okay, because they smell amazing. Okay, another one is by 7 Virtues or something like that. Everybody always talks about the vanilla woods. No, it, like I said, it still doesn't have a good vanilla. It doesn't have enough vanilla for me. Okay, it's just, no, I'm not feeling it. Maybe if it had something else mixed with it, I might be able to work with it, but no. And then the other one that I was looking at, it's in the same 7 Virtues or Virtues. I'll put the right name here. It was the Vanilla Amber or Amber Vanilla, something to that effect. That was the name of the other 7 Virtues fragrance. Now that right there, fire, okay? That fragrance smells so freaking good. Oh my God. And I feel like it's gonna pair well with other fragrances. Like, I feel like that fragrance is a pair fragrance. Like, you have to add something with it. It's good by itself, but I feel like if you top it off with something, it's gonna kill it. Okay, y'all, I need like $600. Okay, $600, because all those fragrances that I've sat here and just smelled, girl. But I did give you guys some fragrances as some samples that I feel like everyone should have. So yeah, all of those. If you are someone who's on my channel and you've seen a lot of my perfume collections or perfume hauls or whatever it is, then you like the same kind of scents that I like, so you'll know what I like. Okay, amazing. The new Versace green, I don't know if that's what it's called, it's Valentino something, and it's a green fragrance in a green bottle. When I tell you, chef's kiss, it's giving. Okay, like, smells so damn good. Oh my gosh, I need some money, okay, because Sephora almost got me today. Yeah, Sephora almost got me today, because why did all those fragrances smell so damn good? Yeah, I'm gonna go through the bag and let y'all see everything that I got, because I'm about to be in like stop and go traffic and I need to focus. So yeah.
I'm no good at being alone. Try my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones, but I want that real full moon black magic, and it takes
If I wrote you a symphony, just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do? If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do, because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby. Let me make you my...
Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another day of vlogging. So y'all, I don't have y'all on my normal stand. I have you guys on top of like where the steering wheel part is, so just give me a second, 'cause I'm about to show y'all something, right? So why, like maybe 3 weeks ago, I was driving and, you know, a rock hit the windshield, right? But it hit hard to me in my head, but when I went, it just looked like a little chip, right? So I was like, okay, it's a little chip. I ain't thinking nothing of it, right? So it's been really, really hot here in Georgia, like a lot of sun and everything. And, you know, I noticed that the windshield, it started to crack a little bit more, right? But this was like, maybe like a week later from it happening, I started to see the crack starting to spread, right? But y'all, look at how this looks right now. Like, look at that. Do you guys see how much? It started right there, right? Now look at it. It's going this way. It's going that way. Like, do y'all see this crack? It's so freaking horrible. And now it went up there. That's freaking insane, right? Welcome to another day of vlogging. Let me, y'all, don't judge me. I look crazy. I know I do. I look extremely crazy. Okay, I just left from getting me some coffee. I got a croissant as well. A croissant. Georgia is nasty. So last night when I went to work, one of my homeboys called me, right? Hey, I'm in town, and he was like, I'm gonna stay for the night, so you know what you got going on, blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, I'm at work. And he was like, well, what time you get off? I was like, I get off in like another like 45 minutes. And he was just like, yo, you should come check me, da da da, because he's moving from Georgia to someplace else. So he was like, yo, because he literally already moved, but he didn't move his things out of his house. So he was just like, yo, you should come check me before I leave. I was like, all right, cool. So I went over there last night, chilled, hung out, whatever. We got to talking and stuff like that, right? But girl, let me tell you the craziest thing about this, right? So I've only been friends with him like maybe 2 years, maybe. So, you know, we talking, you know, he telling me about his situation, and he telling me what's going on in life and whatever. So yeah, y'all, so you know, I chill with him or whatever. We having fun, we laughing, giggling, da da da, like all that type of shit. And he was kind of telling me that, you know, he was like, the fact that I'm such a cool person or whatever. He was just like, yo, you so cool. And he was like, you know, when I first met you, he was like, I knew you was gonna be a cool person because of like the way I carry myself or whatever. And I was just like, yeah, you know, da da da. But we got real close, you know, like, and and it's just so crazy because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if he wasn't already taken, me and him, I think, would have clicked, right? We would have clicked because we kind of have the same like thought process, like kind of think about the same types of things. We talk about the same kind of things, and we both have the same mentality of cultural things, religious things, and just a lot of different aspects. It's kind of like both of us have that same level of communication. It's like we basically are like the same person. It's just that I'm a girl, he's a dude, like that's it. But pretty much everything is about the same. Now the only thing is with him, he already has 2 kids, right? And it's by the same girl that he's with. So it's just kind of like, you know, his girlfriend kind of like, he feels like me and the girlfriend won't get along because he's like, she's a very jealous girl or whatever, and he feels like she wouldn't get along with me because of the types of conversations that me and him have. It's kind of like he tries to have those same types of conversations with her, but it's like it just doesn't happen. It's kind of like when you meet your match when it comes to conversation, and y'all have the same beliefs, the same types of energy and things like that, and the person that you're with doesn't have that same type of level of communication or like religious beliefs and things like that. And one thing about me, I only feel comfortable having religious conversations with specific people. Like, I don't have those type of conversations with a lot of people because, one, there's a lot of judgment, there's a lot of things that people assume, there's things that people want to put on you, there's things that people, I don't know, it's just like a big judgment factor. And I've just always been that person where I don't like that type of judgment, because I feel like I'm not a judgmental person by any means. Me and him have certain types of conversations, it just meshes, you know? And it's just like, the fact that we're so cool is just like, wow. And it's like, we can be around each other and it will not be a sexual thing. It won't be anything. It's literally like just us being friends. And when I think of how I would want my dude to be, that's exactly how I want him to be. Like, I like my dudes very articulate and very in tune with their emotions type of thing, and have a sense of intellect, you know? Like, I have yet to find a man that kind of, what's the word, challenges me. I have yet to find a dude like that, and it kind of pisses me off just a little bit, because when I'm not challenged, I get bored, if that makes sense. Like, if I feel like I'm not learning anything or gaining anything or seeing things from a different perspective, it's like I get bored, and then it's like I don't even want to deal with you no more type of thing. And when I'm with him, it's kind of like it's a good conversation. Like, it's like the conversation, like I can really have a certain type of conversation, and then he's gonna challenge what I'm saying, or he's gonna be like, well, look at it from this perspective, or look from it from that perspective. So it's kind of like it's kind of like my brain gets to be very exhausted dealing with him, because the conversation is so in depth, it goes so many different ways, which I love. But it's like, I have no feelings for this man in any kind of way. It's just, I like his mindset, you know? So it's just so crazy how certain people who you're not even attracted to, or you're not even thinking about getting with or anything like that, because I don't like him like that, like, at all. But I like his mind, and I would really prefer a lot of black men to have this type of mindset, because I really do love smart men, but I like smart men that know how to articulate themselves and know how to have a decent intellectual conversation. And even if it's not like too no, let me not say that. Even if you have a conversation but you have an opinion about certain things, you know, I feel like a lot of men don't either, they don't know what's going on in the world, they don't really have an opinion on things. Like, a lot of black men or just black people, like, I feel like they don't vote. I'm not saying that you have to vote, but I'm just saying, like, you don't even have an opinion on what's going on in our country. Like, you don't really have an opinion on what's going on in life. Like, it's kind of like you just take life as like, okay, I'm here, I'm just getting to the money, and that's it. Now, I understand money rules everything, but it's just like, you don't think of anything else. Like, you don't, it's like everybody, including women, like, a lot of women like to have baddies conversations, like baddies, Zeus Network, like what's going on social media. Like, my mind goes a lot deeper than that, and sometimes I feel like I can't have a conversation with certain types of people because it might be beyond their thought process. I feel like when you don't have these type of challenging conversations, or you don't have these type of conversations just in general, it's kind of like you don't get to really use your vocabulary, you don't get to use certain parts of your brain, because the people that are around you do not have an expanded thought process. Like, okay, I'm gonna pay my bills and that's it, and they have nothing else on their brain, and it just kind of like kills me. So when I met him, it wasn't on a, oh, I want to talk to you type of thing. It was just, you know, the conversation. Like, he came in on a conversation I was having with somebody else, and then he kind of was like challenging me a lot with what I was saying. Like, you know, I'm real good at playing devil's advocate, for real. Like, I really could play devil's advocate. I could give you what you want. I could talk the other way. Like, I could give all different types of perspectives, and he does the same thing. And when I'm around him, it's like my brain just like explodes, because it's like, yes, I get to have a conversation with somebody who has some sense. You feel me? Like, and I don't have to, like, I can use my vocabulary words. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from with that. Like, when I get to use my vocabulary words, like real vocabulary, it's not like slang or broken English or patois. Like, I get to really like have a conversation with someone. It's like a different level of realness, I guess, because I am in the middle of like the last generation of communication, like verbal communication. So when you're dealing with people younger than you, or some people that are about the same age, it's kind of hard to have actual conversation up front. But yeah, this is like a long drawn out conversation. I just want to tell y'all a little bit of the tea, okay? Let me go in the house. I don't even know if I'm gonna be back with y'all today, because I gotta go to work, and it's really nasty out here, and I don't really know if I'm gonna be going anywhere. I think I just want to go get some rest, because I was up all night helping him pack. And then in the midst of me helping him pack, it was like my cycle decided to come. Like, it was just a whole lot. So like, yeah, I'm just gonna go shower, take a nap, chill, and yeah. Right now I just got my coffee. It's a little later on in the day. I started late because I was editing last week's video, which I want to upload today, but my Wi-Fi is not working. So what I might have to do, which I didn't realize until after I left the house, because if it's not working, that means I'm gonna have to pack up the computer and go to the not really Starbucks, but I need to go somewhere where there's some Wi-Fi, let's just say that, and some strong Wi-Fi. Okay, so right now I have to go to my storage unit, because I don't know if you guys watched my last vlog, but I told you guys that I have not had my curlers, like my small curlers, to do my client's hair, and I keep forgetting to go, and then people book, and then thank God lately I haven't had any short hair clients. A lot of them have been long hair, but I know bob season's coming up and whatever. So I'm like, listen, I'm gonna have to get those curlers together so that I can be able to do my clients when they call, because I hate to have to take a client, then I gotta stop at the storage, and then listen, it's just too damn much. So I really think I want to go to Five Below and see if they have any t-shirts, because I wake up in the day and sometimes I just want to throw on like some biker shorts or something, and I have no big size t-shirts. Like, all my t-shirts have either shrunk in the dryer, or I got some dye on it, or something. Like, something has happened with all my t-shirts, and I don't know where they are. Or my ex, maybe I gave them to him as a clean shirt and I just never got them back. I don't know, but I can't find any of my shirts, and that's just insane to me. So I'm gonna do that. There was something else I had to do. I can't remember what it is. Oh, y'all, I don't know if you guys have seen any of my shorts, but let me tell you guys something. I'm gonna go over it in this video for sure, but I just haven't yet, or maybe I might create an actual video for it. I'm not sure yet, but I'm gonna come up with something. But y'all, I bought this perfume, and I think I did it in my last vlog. I think I showed you guys I think I showed you guys in this vlog, as a matter of fact. I bought 2 fragrances, okay? They are called Burberry Her Elixir, which I have spoken about in a previous vlog when we were talking about fragrances. I did speak about this one, and I said, oh, I need this, it smells so good, right? But I still haven't gotten it, right? But hold on. So I ended up going there, and I said to the lady, well, listen, I'm trying to find a spring/summer fragrance, you know. I'm trying to find a summer/spring fragrance. I want something new, something different, and you know, I like I don't like floral too much, but I've noticed there's a lot of floral in my fragrances, but there's something to mask it, like either vanilla or there's something like a musk or something that normally, you know, dominates that floral just a little bit. So I've noticed that I am a floral girl, but to an extent. Okay. She said peony. I was already like, because I'm not into, like, in my mind, I'm like, I'm not into florals, you know. I like stuff that has more vanilla, but it just depends on how much floral they put in there, right? So when she showed, oh my god, y'all, she showed me, she let me smell Brilliant Peony, and she let me smell this it's a clean brand, but it's something nectar. I'm gonna put the name somewhere on the screen, right? Now mind you, both of them smell amazing. Okay, amazing. I didn't even know which one I wanted. That's how good they smell. Like, I kept smelling both arms, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like, I had no clue which one I wanted, right? But I walked around the store and I started trying other fragrances, and I was walking around and I said, you know, I said to her, listen, I'm gonna let them die down and then I'm gonna figure out which one it is that I want. She's like, okay, cool, da, da, da. But I said, listen, that Burberry Her Elixir, put that in the bag. And I was like, I don't got a lot of money, but let me get the travel size. You know, let me get the travel size because I need the travel size. The travel size, I don't care what it is, but it's hidden. So I was like, I need that. I'm not walking out of here without that Burberry Her Elixir. Getting it, throw it in the bag. Then I walked around and I smelled both. I was like, oh my god. But remember, I told y'all I'm only spending $100. That's it, right? When I went back to the fragrance department and I smelled my wrist after it died down, they both smelled so good. But for some reason, that Brilliant Peony, y'all, I smell so good. Oh my god. And then I use my EOS cashmere vanilla lotion on the whole of the rest of my body. And I forgot that I put some on my hands, on my arms or whatever, right? Y'all, I sprayed that with a mix with that. And when I tell you, I smell so sweet, a little bit of musk and a little bit of, listen. Amazing. I tell you, I cannot wait to get the big bottle of this. This is going to be my fragrance for summer and spring. When you first spray it on, amazing. But when it dries down, girl, so amazing. Okay, but yeah, I just really had to come on here and say that because I smell so good. And then I had, y'all know, I went with my ex's daughter to wherever, whatever, right? So you know, we were talking and, you know, he was like, hey, you know, I'm hungry, you want to go get a bite to eat? And this is while I was shopping, and I was just like, well, I'm already out, da da da. And he was just like, hey, let's go get something to eat, like, you know, I want to talk to you, speak to you, whatever, right? So I was like, all right, cool. So I had both scents on, so I was like, you know what, he a dude, you never know, my Prince Charming might have the same scent as him, you know, let me get a little opinion, right? So I had him smell nectar and I had him smell the peony. So when he smelled it, he was like, I like this wrist, which is the peony. So I was like, look, I'm so happy I bought that damn fragrance because, girl, it smells so good for the summer. And I'm not gonna hold y'all, I really think I might even wear this through fall because I don't have really much fall fragrances. I have winter fragrances. No, let me not even say that. I have a lot of my fragrances, I've realized, are very date night-ish. Okay, like they're very date night. Like it doesn't really go according to like seasons, but I feel like a lot of my fragrances are warm, like more on the warm floral side. So yeah, I need to start getting into seasons and see how the season thing goes, because I'm just not a pumpkin girl, I'm not a chai girl, none of that. I don't like none of that. So, you know, fall is a little for me. I'm gonna go into the storage real quick. Let me go get my curlers and all that stuff, and then I'll be back.